There are regular plural nouns, such as buses, books, and words. There are third-person singular verbs in the simple present tense: watches, sleeps, plays. There are also possessive nouns which end in an apostrophe s: Alice's, Mike's, Mary's. Now, did you notice how the final S was pronounced in 3 different ways? How was the final S pronounced in the first column? Buses, watches, Alice's. The S sounds like is. Those 2 slashes on either side of is refer to the broad transcription or way of writing the pronunciation of a word. Buses, watches, Alice's. How is the final S pronounced in the second column? Books, sleeps, Mike's. The S sounds like an S or an S sound. Books, sleeps, Mike's. How is the final S pronounced in the third column? Words, plays, Mary's. The S sounds like a Z or Z, which is a buzzing Z sound. Words, plays, Mary's. Why do we pronounce the S at the end of words in 3 different ways? The first group is of words that end in a sibilant sound. A sibilant sound is a hissing or buzzing sound. With these words, the final S is pronounced as is. This is sound is pronounced as an extra syllable. For example, the word race ends in a sibilant sound, a C. Race. You can hear the hissing at the end of the word. Race. So when we add an S to the end of the word, in plural, it becomes races. Notice how race is 1 syllable and races is 2 syllables. Let's look at some words that end in a sibilant sound. Race becomes races. Bus becomes buses. Box, boxes. Prize, prizes. Kiss, kisses. Watch, watches. Dish, dishes. Change, changes. So if the word ends in a sibilant sound, then you add the is sound to the end. The next group are the words that end in a voiceless sound. A voiceless sound is when the vocal cords do not vibrate, as the sound comes from the mouth and not the throat. If the last consonant of the word ends in a voiceless sound, like the P in sleep, then the S is pronounced as an S or S sound. So sleep becomes sleeps. Let's go through the list and pay attention to the sound of the S at the end. Sleeps, books, hats, cliffs, laughs. The GH here is pronounced like an F, so it is laughs. Graphs. The PH here also sounds like an F. Graphs. These words end in a voiceless consonant, so they all end in an S or S sound. The third group contains words that end in a voiced sound. A voiced sound uses the vocal cords, and they produce a vibration or humming sound in the throat. If the last letter of the word ends in a voiced sound, like the B in crab, B is a voice sound, so the S is pronounced as a Z sound. So crab becomes crabs. Let's go through the list and pay attention to the sound of the final S. Crabs, words, bags, falls, dreams, fans, sings, wears, gloves. They all end in a Z sound. Also, when a word ends in a vowel sound, we also use the voiced Z pronunciation for the final S. For example, play ends in an A sound, so play becomes plays. See becomes sees. Try becomes tries. Follow becomes follows. Continue becomes continues. So, in summary, there are 3 ways of pronouncing the S at the end of a word in English. The pronunciation of words ending in S depends on the final consonant sound. So let's look at some example sentences. Listen to the pronunciation of the words ending in S. All of the prizes are in the boxes. He reads books about hats. Butlers wear white gloves. Let's listen again at normal speed. All of the prizes are in the boxes. He reads books about hats. Butlers wear white gloves. How do you pronounce the final S in the following words? The answers will appear in 5 seconds. Click pause if you need more time. 1. Pauses. 2. Ends. 3. Bridges. 4. Sings. 5. Cups. 6. Reaches. 7. Students. 8. Pens.
In the morning. The alarm clock rings. She gets out of bed. Someone feeds the cat. She stretches. She works out. He stretches. He works out. She takes a bath. She brushes her hair. She gets dressed. He takes a shower. He shaves. He brushes his teeth. He fixes breakfast. He checks his mail. She drinks coffee. She checks her mail. She organizes her day. She washes the dishes. She picks up her handbag. She kisses him goodbye. She goes to work. He puts on his shoes. He picks up his briefcase. He finds his keys. He locks the door. He catches the bus. And the cat sleeps all day.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
These are glasses.
These are glasses.
These are leggings.
These are leggings.
Good job. Let's keep going.
Okay.
These pants are tight.
These pants are tight.
These socks are loose.
These socks are loose.
Wow, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Those are boots.
Those are boots.
Those are dresses.
Those are dresses.
Good job. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Those towels are wet.
Those towels are wet.
Those towels are dry.
Those towels are dry.